What's up, everybody? Crazy 8 here with another Transformers review. This time from Age of the Primes, we are looking at Excellion. So let's take a look at his box, and then we'll get into the figure. Alright, so this is the Age of the Prime box. It's all black. Plastic packaging. You got Excellion right there. It's 17 steps. Got a nice image of his car mode and of him in robot mode. 3 of the 13 primes on this side, 2 all are 1. He's a deluxe class. Here's a nice picture of him right there. Got a smirk going on. Top of the box, not much, just his name. Which, believe it or not, this proves to be very helpful when you're looking on the, when they stack them up on the shelves. So you don't have to go through them all, you just look at the top. That's just me. Anyway, here he is in robot mode, car mode, 17 steps, Cybertron key, and then he's also Transformer, Cybertron, robots in disguise. Here's the barcode if you need it. Boring bottom, nothing going on there. All right, that's the box. Let's get this guy out. All right, so here is Excellion out of the packaging. And it's a repaint, I want to say just a repaint of Legacy United Hotshot that came out. Yeah, I have him out next to me right now. We'll do a comparison of them. But let's get into the details of the figure itself. It's got like a nice dark gray helmet, some gold on the accents on it, like a visor almost, and then he's got his silver face and blue eyes. Moving down to the chest, you got some really good coloring, some orange and all that. Nice big ass shoulders, Autobot logo right there. His forearms are kind of tiny. He got like T-Rex arms. Like, this is his forearm. This is where it bends. It's kind of small. And then you got part of the car hanging off of it, which is kind of annoying. Here's his big chunky feet with small... His legs are big and chunky, but his feet are small. And the heel spur doesn't really do much as far as... If these are heel spurs, they don't really help. And these are very loose. He's got this big... The hood and the windshield of the car just hanging off the back. Not very clean. You do have a spot for the key, and I'll show that off in a minute. But yeah, it's okay. It's a decent figure. So let's take a look at his accessories. He comes with 2 accessories. The first one is a very translucent blue gun, just like Hotshot's. Right? Hotshot? Yeah, Hotshot. So here it is. The Hotshot does have translucent and solid plastic, where his is all translucent. You just arm him up, pop it in his hand. Now the thing is, one thing that I do notice is that this thing gets in the way. So if you want to put it in his hand, I know on my Hotshot it falls off. This piece will fall out when putting it in, so be very careful on that. And then the other thing is this Cybertron key. I kind of wish they had the gimmick. I really do. So it's a blue, translucent blue with some silver accents painted on it, which is nice. And then, of course, that could go back here. If you want, well, you could do it either way. You could have it back there like that or reverse it. I think it looks better when you can kind of see the details in the front of it. Of course, as far as weapon storage goes, you can plug this on the back of his, on his back, pretty much. If you want to do that, you could also, if you wanted to, which might be a better alternative than putting it in his hand. Wrist weapons always do look cool anyway. And since Hotshot holds his, I would probably have him hold his just like that, just to be different. I'm trying to get him to stand up without falling. All right, there we go. So here he is. I don't know why the light does this every so often. So here he is with his mold mate Hotshot, and they're identical in every way except for paint. Like, here's his head sculpt, and here's the same exact head sculpt. There are some paint differences and shoulders and all that. Like, he's got silvers and stuff like that, and he don't. But all in all, it's a one-to-one copy, just different paint. And they both have the same issue with trying to stand up with their little feet. And here he is with not only his wavemate sideways, but sideways is also from Transformers Robots in Disguise as well. Both with the cyber key gimmick and all that. So this is how they look together. And I think I don't know if they're both exclusives to Walmart or not, but they were both on a display stand at Walmart in the middle of the store where they had the wrestling figures and the cars and all that. These two were on the pegs. There was a lot of there wasn't that many sideways, but there was a lot of Excellion. So he may become a peg warmer. I don't know. But anyway, so that is robot mode. Stay tuned for part 2. There's a transformation. Part 3 is going to be the alt mode. So I'm going to try to do a little different format on these to make them shorter videos so they're not all too long. All right, so that's it for this video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your toys. Crazy Eights is out. What's up, everybody? Crazy Eights here with part 3 of my Transformers review of Excellion from Age of the Primes. We don't got to look at the box because we did that already. So let's take a look at his alt mode and do some comparisons. All right, so here he is in alt mode, and it's not any specific car whatsoever, but it is a car. Someone in my comments did say it reminds him of Hot Rod, and I could definitely see it. The red with the flames and the gold and kind of yellowish colors, yes, 100%. I could see that. What I will say though is I do like how the car mode does look, even though it is a direct repaint of Hotshot. But there are some differences, and I'll show you the comparisons of the two. But let's get into the details of the car itself. All right, so first we'll take a look at the front. You got the silver headlights and the flames, the gold flames, not yellow, but gold. You got some dark gray vents on the hood. You got a huge translucent window and windshield with windows right here. The good thing is they painted the rims on this guy. Now a Hot Shot they didn't. It's got some more of the dark gray right here. No, nothing back here, just a bunch of holes. Although you can see, I don't know if you want to call those mufflers or not. Yeah, we can. Why not? And here it is from the top and the bottom. He packs away pretty nice, but you can see the chest and the arms just hanging out there. But everything up pretty much closes in pretty good. So that is alt mode, and it does roll really good. Very, very nice. Now, as far as the weapons go, you have ports all over the car. You could put them on the sides here. Instructions wise, they want you to put the turret on the top like that, and then of course the cyber key goes in the same spot. You could open that up, plug this in right here. Am I doing it right? No, I'm not. Plug it in right here. You got this, and there's no gimmick, but you have that. You could do that. Of course, I'm not sure what the gimmick was back in the day, but you could fold these out. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if the gimmick popped these out or not. Usually, it pop out a weapon or something. But you have that going on for some reason if you wanted to. Now it kind of looks more like Hot Rod, right? With the spoilers being out like that. But that's an option you can do with the weapons. Now for comparisons, here he is with his wave meat sideways, where they don't really scale all that well together. They really don't. He's a car and he's a Cybertronian, I guess a Cybertronian aircraft. Let me bring this back a little bit so you can see them. You can see the differences in them. He's a cool looking ship, but yeah, apples and oranges with these two. Here he is with Hot. I want to make sure I get it right. Yeah, Hot Shot. So this Hot Shot is from Legacy United, and this is Cybertron Universe Hot Shot. So as you can see, this they're like this, so you can see the differences. The biggest is probably the tires. His is all black, and this is actually done with rims, which is nice. And the paint is the biggest thing, and of course, this is blue, and this is like a piss yellow. But for the most part, they're the same. Same exact mold, same exact car, nothing different about them. Even the head sculpts are exactly the same. So this is a pretty lazy repaint, if you ask me. Alright, so that was a quick review of Age of the Primes. I'm bad with names, people. Bear with me here. So this was a review of Age of the Primes, Excellion. Again, I think it's a Walmart exclusive. He is Peg Warman on the shelves, but he is from Cybertron Robots in Disguise. Now I do like the car mode. I mean, I do like Hot Shot's car mode. I do like the fact that they painted the rims. But besides that, it's just a direct repaint of Hot Shot from Legacy United. Nothing too crazy, nothing to about, right? It's just meh. So that's all I have to say about this. Hope you all enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy your toys. Crazy Eights is out.